I'm Britta Eschete with the Career Services Center here at Western Washington University. And my question is, could you help me design a job club for Western students and alumni? The Career Services Center works with students and alumni to help identify and relate their academic interests to their pursuits after graduation at Western. And since we're all operating in this virtual environment, we're looking for new ways to connect with students and alumni that are searching for jobs or internships, and just continuing to find new ways to mentor and support students and facilitate conversations about some of the challenges and successes that they're having as part of this process.
Can you share more about how you're seeing others address this issue and what's working or what's not?
Sure. Their job clubs are pretty common among work source sites. There's many community colleges, the Goodwill hosts job clubs, and so it's a way for people to come together that all kind of share a similar goal. They're looking for part-time or full-time job opportunities. It can be a very isolating experience when you feel that maybe you personally have lost your job and it's just you, but when you can connect with a larger community of people who are just looking for additional resources, maybe a little moral support or some guidance, or just to share, some resume tips or get some practice with interviewing. And so we see this as a complementary service to what Career Services already has in place, which is a lot of one-on-one counseling and advising with students.
Could you share more about experiences that you've had in groups where you've really felt supported, whether it was relating to jobs or something else in your life?
One example would be my involvement serving on different boards. For example, I was just elected to the Skagit Food Co-op board. The role that I'm taking on, the previous secretary is going to be working with me to kind of develop a plan for taking notes for the board, and a lot of mentorship. And I think that's what I appreciate most. When I have the opportunity to work in a group, you can really collaborate and exchange ideas. Many alumni tell us that how they learned about a current job or internship they have is through building those personal connections. And each group that you have the opportunity to be a part of can be a source of establishing new connections. By having a job club where students can share their knowledge that they have, but then also work within some of the expertise from Career Services, I think it would be a really complementary way, to learn from each other.
Britta, could you share more about hurdles that you see in getting a job club started? Is there anything standing in your way?
I don't think so, except that Western has not done this before. And so Career Services has not hosted a job club before. So I think that there's a little bit of uncertainty as to how students might respond to something like this. I feel that using a virtual platform would be potentially an easy way for students, regardless of where they are, to engage. Currently, every Western student right now is a distance education student because they're participating in classes from their home base. And so it might allow the flexibility for more people to participate because they don't have to travel back to campus or travel to Bellingham or leave their dorm to participate.
Do you have anything else you'd like to add? Any more context?
Sure. If people are wanting to learn a little bit more about resources that are available for students, alumni, faculty, staff, the larger Western community, you can visit the Career Services Center website, which is www.edu/careers.
I really thank you for bringing this question to us, and I'm sure we'll have lots of great responses. So thanks again for your time.
You're welcome, and thank you to everyone who has suggestions for me.